Hi everyone, and welcome to the Bear Necessities. I am Bear, as you have hopefully gotten to know, and today we're making bacon. Yeah, bacon. Um, Bacon. Huge mess in the kitchen, especially if you're cooking it on the stovetop, right? You've got your splatter guard, otherwise you're, wearing grease and possible first and or second degree burns. Fine. So to avoid that, we're hopping into the hot box. This is something a lot of you probably have come across, and some that you haven't. Some of you haven't, and I'm happy to bring it to both. Cooking bacon in the oven is going to save you so much time because it's faster. One, because you can do so many at the same time, which means if you have, say, a family of 5 men living in your house who all really like bacon, you have to make enough for each person. And remember, bacon is only like a slice per person, so still, we always make enough to have sandwiches and stuff afterward. So, BLTs, things like that. To get started, you need bacon, baking dish, and of course, an oven set at 425 degrees Fahrenheit. I have gone ahead and put cookie racks or cooling racks onto my baking sheets because I like to actually have the bacon above the pan. That way it's not sitting in the fat and staying oily. This will render out a huge amount of the fat, and depending on how long you cook it, you will get the most crisp, delicious bacon you've ever had. And if you like soft bacon, you just cook it a little bit less, you weirdos. I like mine cooked to the point where you can literally crush it into a powder. Bacon dust is amazing. I'm just saying. I'm not even joking. That really is my favorite way to do it. Sacrilege, I know. But all you have to do is take your 425 degree oven, let's remember that, and your rashers, and you're just going to, wow, these are very thin, so these won't take very long to cook at all. And you're just going to run them across the racks. If you don't have cookie racks, if you don't want to mess up your cookie racks, whatever, it's fine. Mine are high heat rated, so it's fine. Some of them, like especially if you have non-stick ones, be very careful with those. Usually those can't handle anything over 400 degrees just normally, just like a non-stick pan. So be very, very careful with those. But you just put out your bacon. And again, if you don't have the cookie racks or you don't want to use them, you can use parchment, aluminum foil, use whatever you have. And again, this is a really simple, easy one. But sometimes the simple, easy ones are the ones that kind of elude you the most because you're like, oh God, everything has to be complicated in the kitchen, right? Thank whatever God's thought about that. It doesn't. Last piece. And there we have our bacon laid out. Don't want to miss last little globule because yum. All right, like I said, I'm going to add some pepper to my bacon. Put a little bit more on each one. There we go. Okay, so a little pepper. If you don't have a pepper grinder, you're probably smart right now and just sprinkling it on, if that's what you do. I'm going to pop these into the oven for about, we like them a little chewy, crispy, so it's going to be about 15 minutes total. So what I'm going to do is about 7 minutes to 8, and then I will flip them, turn them around like I do with all my baking, and continue for another 7 to 8 minutes depending. When that's done, I'll come back and I'll show you the rest. See you soon. All right, so bacon is done. Very excited about that. Came out beautifully. It ended up cooking right at 14 minutes, so 7 minutes on each rack, turned around, and it came out lovely brown and just a little bit crisp with a little bit of a chew. I wanted to show you also the amount of fat that rendered off. I actually can't lift this because it's really close to the top, so I have to wait until it cools, and then I'll have bacon fat for other things. We will see. It might end up in tamales or something. We'll see. But I would be a terrible host if I didn't at least taste a little bit of the bacon. I can't have too much just because of the fat. But yeah, just as I expected. A little bit of a chew. Nice crisp edges. Yum. Gotta chew. I hope this makes making a little bit of breakfast better, or whenever you want bacon. Having a mess in the kitchen isn't always fun, so if you can reduce it in any way possible, why not? So you get to clean some baking dishes. At least you're not having to clean off your stove and yourself. I'm just saying, it's worth it. Try it. You might just like it. And once you've honed in on how your oven works, you can find exactly how long it takes to make your bacon, and it'll always be that way. As long as it's the same cut, of course. And until I see y'all again, bye.